going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today, I'm checking out the Dave Mathews Band for the first time ever in life. Yeah. The ants marching, the marching ants. What is this? Ants marching. Kind of like that title. Technically, this is a blind reaction. But I always consider a blind reaction where I never even heard the artist's name before. You know, I've heard of Dave Mathews. Like, I'm pretty sure he's played Red Rocks here in Colorado. Like, it's just one of those names. Like, when I've toured or even tour managed and you go to some of the bigger venues, you always see Dave Mathews bands on a poster somewhere. It's just one of those names. It kind of seems like a household name. Now, this is the first time I've ever even heard their sound. Like, I'm actually kind of surprised. Like, this, what I'm hearing, I don't even know what this is yet. It's upbeat. We're jamming. I don't know. I first thought it was a harmonica. Then I'm seeing a saxophone and a violin. So I don't know what this is yet. So I'm about to find out in real time. You guys have asked me to react to the Dave. I always want to say David. The Dave Mathews Band. Okay. This has been requested so many times, and this is a first timer. I've never reacted to Dave Mathews Band on this channel. I don't think I've ever heard a song from them, and I definitely haven't seen this video. So if you're here for that, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get the logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there I've been doing some travel vlogging and movie reactions. But over here is where I do the music and the music reactions. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership. That gives you early access. I update it every day, and there's a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released yet, so you could have some fun in there. Regardless, thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to all the members on the channel. You help me keep the lights on. Let's get it popping. All right, man, so this is heavily requested. So here we are. We're going to check out Dave Mathews Band for the first time. I'm watching this from his official YouTube channel. I always want to clear this up at the beginning. I'm going to push pause. I'm going to make commentary, talk, break it down, have a reaction. And that's what people are here for. Every now and then you get the random weirdos like, you talk too much, just play the damn song, which is super stupid because you could just go to his channel and listen to the song, which you should do. What I'm trying to explain is what I'm doing is not a substitute for the original, and I want you to go watch the original the way it was intended by going onto his channel, his streaming platforms, and listening to it, because that's so important. I never want to take from the original. I really enjoy listening to new music with you guys and stuff like that, but also making sure people know what's popping, especially with the copyright claim stuff, the labels. It's so weird on YouTube. Anyways, please support the original. That's what I'm saying. Let's go. This is Dave Mathews Band, Ants Marching.
Changes our thing. The week ends, the week begins. She thinks we look at each other, wondering what the other is thinking, but we never say a thing. And these crimes between us grow deeper.
What is this black magic that is being presented to me today? Yo, what the fuck is going on, dog? Yo, this is low-key fire. Yo, the moment the beat drops, you just want to dun, 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 dun. Oh, man, what is cracking, dog? if I ever think about like knee slapping, like, oh, that's a knee slapper, or like jam, like when they say like the concept of a jam band, oh yeah, we jammed. No, this is for real. Like this would be, in my opinion, be the poster child of like jamming out. And I'm guessing the lead singer is Dave Mathews. I'd have to be an idiot to think otherwise, but if I'm wrong, go ahead and roast me in the chat. Dave Mathews and then his band, okay? Got it. Dave's voice is so ridiculous. Like, can we keep it a buck? It's super distinct, super authentic, and he goes in these different pockets and he kind of plays around with like his cadence, and I just didn't expect that. I hear dun, 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 dun. I was like, okay, and then I hear his voice, and I might have bad references because, I'm a guest, right? I'm looking into this genre that I'm not familiar with, but where I live is in hip hop, rap, indie rap, underground rap, commercial rap. That's where I live, hip hop. That's where some other, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a guest over here. But, it reminds me of these people with these like fun voices like Busta Rhymes and Ludacris and ODB. Imagine comparing Dave Mathews to Ludacris, ODB, and Busta Rhymes. Yes, I just did that because they play with these cadence. Ooh, with the fast girl, with the apple. Oh, it's fun, and that's what he's doing with his lyrics. The only thing, and it sounds totally different. This isn't a comparison. This is just a reference point for a guest, right? The only thing I've ever been exposed to that's even remotely blah, blah, was like maybe Blues Traveler. I need to calm down. I get kind of excited when I really find something new that's like this good from the inception. I can't imagine them going off the rails and making this song bad. So I'm invested in the rest of this song. As of now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to love this track. You never know. He could be like, and be like, I can blah, 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 and just ruin the song. He could. Will he, though? All right, Dave Mathews Band, Ants Marching. I haven't even talked about the lyrics. Holy oh, boy. He's got to do it. He's got to do it. A Cabbage Patch and a Running Man. Bro, I haven't even heard this dude's speaking voice, and I love him. Like, just from what I'm seeing here, I feel like he's just a character. Like, he just seems like a fun person. He's probably kind of lighthearted. Like, just from that dance move and him putting that in this video, I'm like, oh, he's a cool one. You know what I mean? Like, let's go. Light up the grill, start to cook out. Anyway, okay, calm down. Let me think of what I wanted to say here. His vocals is like, it's like split personalities. It's so good. There's like 4 different personalities in his vocals. I love it. I love it. Again, the best reference points I could make is from my world, which would be like a Busta Rhymes, a Ludacris, who else did I say? ODB. Oh, ODB's sick. Even DMX. And I'm Damien. Anyways, fire. The lyrics, though. Can we give a shout out to like having this up-tempo, upbeat of a song? And then really, it's hard for me to pay attention to the lyrics. I'm distracted from his voice mechanics and then all the instrumentation. Just, woo, it's so lush and rich. Anyways, but the conceptuality goes with the title, Ants Marching. And if I was just listening to this, I'm so distracted by the music, it'd be hard to connect the pieces. But because of the title, I'm like, oh, I see it. Ants. Like, you ever stared at ants and how they're just kind of like, They're all just out like grabbing food. They're kind of in a line. They kind of do the same thing. Then even the visual art here is kind of showing us the city life, which would, insinuate, and then through the lyrics that we have these routines that we do. And I want to listen to it a little further because, like, when I'm doing lyric breakdown, why try to break something down when you're only halfway through the lyrics potentially? So, yeah, man, golly, David Mathews Band is here, bro. Holy shit, I'm kind of sad I waited so long. This is like the Grateful Dead reactions I've been doing. I'm kind of sad I waited so long to do the reaction. Like, people love the Grateful Dead, and it just took me a while to get to them. Woo, David Mathews Band, we're here.
Hold up.
Exchange, no time to exchange when all the little lambs are marching, red and black until are waving. They all do it the same. They all do it the same way. Counting mountains, tempting my thoughts about sweet youth, touch it over radio house program. Cut shame the corners and loose and cat, on the fence, could not to a fan. Cat, take these chances, place them in the box and take quieter time. Lights down, you're up and
I'm actually extremely upset and sad that I missed out on this. Also, there's a part of me that looks back. I don't like to look back and regret because you are just what you are, but the fact that I didn't appreciate stuff like this in my youth, I was so busy rolling the damn streets in a different life. I just wanted to, I don't know, I just need to take a break for a second because I'm actually truly enjoying this and truly in shock because I could be wrong here. Again, I always just be like, yo, I'm a guest, so I don't know. Hear me out. I think this is really big in Colorado, this style of music. Let me tell you of a band. I've never heard their music in my life. But I know their name, and I will always recognize their name. String Cheese Incident. I'm pretty sure that's the name. And there's like this S859 or some shit. And there are these groups that would always sell out the Fillmore or Red Rocks. And, people like, oh, that's that jam band shit. Or that's that whatever. I don't know what it is. So I'm not trying to act like I know. But I felt like Dave Mathews Band, for me, is one of those things where I would see the posters, hear the name, knew it was big, but was just like, whatever. Like, it's not Mobb Deep. It's not Wu-Tang. It's not, you know what I'm saying? This is so fucking good. I don't even know because I'm not like a genre expert. I'm the guy who listens to music on YouTube because he's curious. And you guys like to hear what I think of it. We have a cool relationship. Thank you. There's like a jazz influence in this. Rock, obviously. But it's jamming. It's jamming. It's like I don't know how to explain it. We dance into this. But there's this country element of that up-tempo, like, knee slapping thing, like, devil went down to Georgia, like, I just want to slap my knee and dance. What else? For moments, I felt like a little blues thing, but it's just too upbeat to be bluesy. So I don't know what's going on here. Let's rock it right into the sunset. Anyways, this reference is probably horrible, but I wanted to say it because the energy. This is a music video. This isn't a live performance. I bet you their live performances is off the frickin' meat rack, right? But what I wanted to say was one of the live performances, one of the artists that I got introduced to on this channel, thanks to you, was Jethro Tull. And when he pulled out that flute and his band is going crazy, and I was like, ah. I haven't even reacted to more Jethro Tull because his record label gave me a strike on my channel. It's so sad. It's so sad. But anyways, that energy is in this video. That's the only reference I can make. Like, it just was so, like, I think it was locomotive breath. And I'm like, yo, what is this? He pulled out a flute. That's how I feel here. But this is a music video. Anyways, reference could be off, but let's keep going.
Lights down, you up and
The only thing, so we'll talk about the lyrics, but the one thing I have a bit of confusion on is that horn. I don't know what horn that is. It sounds to me kind of like a sax, but I don't know. Like, damn, y'all probably just hate me, man. Y'all hating on your boy. What is that? Because all I always thought of sax had that, like, the J, J for jazz. But that sound like a sax to me, but it's a horn. I don't know, man. Damn, y'all about to crucify me. But I don't even care because my humility of not knowing things is how I learned so much just listening to music with you guys. So I'm cool with taking an L, looking stupid in front of the world. It's okay. It's okay. But anyways, I was just trying to find a spot to stop it on your boy. The lyrics. Who wrote this? I guess I could look it up, but let's just it's very distracting to try to hone in on the lyrics, but I love the conceptual nature of the lyrics. He really does a good job of detailing this concept of life and humans. This is a reoccurring theme in musicianship, right? And it only makes sense because a musician, not just a musician who makes it is in some right the outlier. But it still doesn't mean you shouldn't chase that passion. There's something about art and people who are artsy in general that we see the world differently. There's a magical place we see the world from. And I think everyone has that, but it gets calcified, meaning life calcifies it. And I get to see this in real time as I raise my children. I have a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old. And in their eyes is just imagination, creation, the eyes of wonder. And as we give them rules and guidelines, it's like, like our 7-year-old, you have to be a good role model for your sister. Don't do that. And I don't want her jumping on the table. It's the dinner table, da-da-da-da. But there's also something where I'm like, just jump on the damn table. Be free. Just be free. Live your life. Do what I can't do anymore. Screamed at the top of your lungs. Oh, it's giving me a headache. But just scream. Just be a child. Be free. Because we lose that. It gets calcified. And what I'm trying to say is the theme, the conceptuality of this song goes back to the ants. Us having these, rules and rituals or whatever you want to call it, and eventually having a routine, just da, 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 da. The ants go marching one by one. Na, na. The ants go marching. Na, 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 na. Now, I don't think marching ants is a bad thing either. There's some marching ants that love it. They love the routine. It keeps them going, da-da-da-da. And you have to think, predating, there was always artists, though. Isn't that so crazy? Because I was thinking, like, without these routines and figuring certain things out, it's like, you have to go out there and get the food so you can survive. And that takes a lot of discipline and routine. but there was still always someone playing the guitar, singing, you know what I'm saying? Like at the fire, telling a story. There's always an artsy person. So I think there's a time and place for everything. I don't necessarily think this is a criticism. I think it's more of an observation. And this observation can lead to an awakening. Like, hey, I'm going to change things up today. I'm going to live my life a little bit today. You know, I have those moments. Even with this, doing YouTube reactions and being an independent entrepreneur has given me certain freedoms, like with the flexibility of my schedule. But you still, all of a sudden, it's like, oh, I record at this time every day. I do this, that. It becomes mechanical. And thanks to having children and seeing certain things, I break that mold, you know, once a week, once every 2 weeks, where I'm like, I have to do something different with my life. I need to engage in this, that, and the other. Anyways, thank you, Dave Mathews. I'm rambling now, so we're just going to stop. The concept of the ants marching really is an observation point of the human condition, especially in a big city, in hustle culture, etc. It could have other parallel interpretations, but I think the mechanics of what he was highlighting was exceptional, and you could utilize it to either break free, right? The music is telling you break free, dance, live a little. You don't have to just be locked into this mundane way of thinking, especially if you're blessed and have the privilege of being in places like America, right? However, with balance, everything in moderation, including moderation, right? All right, that's my time here, you guys. Thank you, Dave Mathews and Dave Mathews Band. What the incredible. Kind of sad that I didn't know of him, but I'm super happy to know him now. Anyways, you guys go support the music where you're supposed to on his official YouTube channel, on his official streaming platforms. Thank you for rocking with your boy, as always, and I'll catch you on the next one, player and playettes.
Thank you for being some man.
40
40 years down the road, back again.